Alright, boys and girls, I am driving to a wildlife management area. That's been my goal this year, to get into archery, and I've done that. The next step is to go on a little turkey hunt once I'm more confident in my archery skills. And I want to be more confident in my turkey finding skills. I've been looking at the terrain on a lot of maps for state forests and state parks, wildlife areas, checking all the turkey signs, and you know, I can satellite view a forest all day, but I think I really got to get out there to an area just to you know, listen for turkey, hunt them down and find them, and that'll be fun too. And I think there's a lot of wildlife in this area I'm going to. There's like a lot of birds and, you know, stuff like that, a lot of turkeys. It's bird country. I also got my turkey calls with me. I got a little mouth call. I've gotten pretty decent at that, not terrible. I got a pot call. I got one of those hoots. When the turkeys are up sleeping in the hardwood trees, you let out a little hoot like an owl, and they'll gobble. And then, you know, you listen and try to find where they're gonna fly down to look for food in the morning. My plan was to get out here and be at the area before the sun came up, and now it's 6:46 and the sun's about to come up. So maybe they'll still be sleeping when I get there. I'm about 20 minutes away, and then I gotta do a little walking, so we'll see what happens. Look at this, man. We got some big pines out here. Unfortunately, the little trail that I saw on Google Maps is not a trail I can drive my car down, and it doesn't look like there's anywhere I can park my car. And I wanted to just park at a spot where there's not a lot of people. The sun's coming up. I might not get to use my hooter. Not quite sure where to park. I'm gonna keep looking, but it's a beautiful day out here, and this is a nice little area. Another deer. It's in there in the woods. See if I can drive past it. There she is. Oh man, there she is. I think we're gonna get a good shot right here. Ah, she's very camouflaged. Right there is her little butt. There she goes. Huh, cool. So we know there's animals out here. I'm still just driving around. I'm gonna take another look at Google Maps. I just parked on the side of this little side road. There's like a main road that goes straight through the north end. There's like a north end and a south end, and they're both pretty big. The north end has this really cool little river that just trails through it. I wanted to walk over there, but there's nowhere to park. I'm trying to find a place, but let's take a look at the Google Maps, see what we can figure out. Worst case scenario, I go to the main entrance and deal with all that. It is pretty early, so I might get lucky. We've encountered a dirt road, and I don't know if you can hear it in this car, but this car's not got, this doesn't have the best struts. Ah, jeez. I think I found a place to drive on the old Google Maps, so we're gonna go check it out. Off the dirt road, back cruising on a main road. It goes over a pretty cool looking little lake though, so maybe we'll do that. Here's this watery area. It's cool looking. I think our trail comes up right after this watery area, so we're gonna see if we can go down that trail. All right, turns out where I was driving in the kind of north end of this area, there is an entrance that I can park at. We're gonna go to the south end, where I hope there will be less people. Hopefully we can find some hardwood forest, some pine forest, you know. I think it's a lot of, like, you know, swampland, marshy areas, and we might find some turkey over there, so let's go. Also, my little trail by that lake, couldn't drive down it. It just goes down about 50 yards and then there's a gate. Not my lucky day. This trail is closed too. Look. There's my little blue dot. I'm supposed to just park right up here ahead. Down there, there's a gate. And that gate is shut. So I can't drive down there. I'm gonna have to go to that main area, which is a total bummer, but let's go. Alright, we've made it. Gonna go down this trail for a while, maybe go off trail once I get to a spot where the forest looks a little more dense, and we're gonna see what happens. It is a very nice day and I am very layered up, so probably gonna get pretty hot, but I also might do a lot of sitting around just waiting for these turkeys. Maybe I'll hear them too. All right. I heard a gobbler. I got this hooter call. I can't do it with one hand, but I'll try. I'll show you later, but let out a little yeah, it sucks. You need two hands, but I let out a couple of those. The hooter mimics the barred owl. I can hear the turkeys coming from back where I parked, though. You can hear a lot of birds out here. I wish I had a microphone, maybe that you could hear it better with the microphone. I'm gonna keep walking though, because I'm pretty close to the road, and I want to get farther from the road. I feel like the turkeys will be more inclined to come out, walk around away from the road, but we know they're out here. There's a lot of snow on the ground. It's a little hard to walk. So basically, this trail goes down to a big loop. You take the loop, takes about 2.5 hours, 2 hours or something like that. And along the way, there's these little forests on the side of the trail, and then it's all marshland outside of that. But I might go to the edge of the forest towards the marshland once I get a little deeper out there, but it's pretty cool out here. Some dog tracks in the snow, so we know somebody came out here. Maybe today, hasn't snowed in a while. Oh, look at that. What is that, a crane? Some geese? Wow. Oh yeah, some ducks. Looks like a crane. Little island out there too. Yeah, they do say this place is great for bird watching. Man, I just love coming out to places like this, even if I'm not catching animals, I'm seeing animals, hearing them, and just kind of getting to know the area. Never been here, so it's pretty cool. See, here's all this kind of marshland. You can see the cattails out there, and then it's just got kind of this surrounding forest on this side too, just marshland out there, forest kind of farther out. So I'm hoping the turkeys are going to be somewhere, some of these forests pushed away from the trail here where all the people are, but we'll see. But we're having fun. I got the bone collector mouth call. Got the mouth call. I'm just going to let off a few calls, which you're not supposed to really do, I think, but I'm a little anxious to just see if I can get a gobble, you know? I'm just going to walk slow, try this guy out. I'm not the best at it, but it lets me use my camera and make calls, so let's try this bone collector call. We'll push on, see if we hear anything. I'm gonna enter this forest here. Got some nice birch trees, some nice pines. See if we can find any tracks in the snow. And I found on Google Maps a nice little prairie. Oh yeah, this is nice. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful forest. This is kind of what the turkeys want, are these boughs. But these aren't really boughs, but coming around the tree so they can roost up there. And they want to roost high, so they want these high pines, stay away from predators. But let's check it out, see what we can find out here. I'm going to show you some of these calls that I got. So, as seen previously, we got this bone collector mouth call. There's all kinds of mouth calls. You gotta find the one that works for you. I've tried about 3. So far only one of these double reed mouth calls. It's kind of hard. I would start on a single reed mouth call like this one. I think it has a single reed. It's got this little wing here, and the ones with these wings, these little flappers here, are good too, because you put your tongue on it and you can hear yourself when you blow through your mouth. It's gonna make a zzz kind of noise. Let's see if I can do it for you. You hear that? I'm blowing through my mouth. You want to blow through your diaphragm to get that yelp and those cuts. So I'm going to blow through the mouth and then the diaphragm. You'll see the difference. Mouth call. This one I can really only get one tone. It's kind of hard to get more, but that's the mouth call for you. The other call I got is this hoot call. Mimics the owl when they're roosting. And I was hoping I could get here when they were roosting, but it took me a while to find a place to park my car. They're roosting in the morning before sunrise. Let out one of these, a little tuk 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 tuk. You want to say kind of, who cooks dinner for all. It's like this. Owl call. This next call I think is pretty simple. Took me about a couple minutes to get after watching a video. But you got this little pan here, little drum, holes in the back. The Sweet Susie Snood from HS Strut, and we got this striker here. It's kind of a metally plastic material, little wooden handle, but it makes a turkey yelp. Put it on there flat and tilt it up. You want the part facing you to be lifted a little bit, and then just let out a little scratch. You want to do a turkey noise, kind of just do like a long one towards you, and then a couple little cuts. You can even make a little circle. Just draw a little circle. Just like that. And these are the turkey calls I got today. I haven't heard any gobblers so far. Probably got to get farther out there, so let's get going. Search continues. Walk through the woods, try to rendezvous back on the trail, but doesn't hurt to just walk through here and listen. Maybe see some turkey tracks in the snow. I don't know. I thought this would be a little bit easier, but I guess that's part of this whole deal, is having patience. I'm gonna try to be patient. Keep looking. This might not be a good spot for turkey, but back on the trail, I'm gonna keep walking. So stay tuned. Just when I was losing hope, look what I found. And they go on for quite a while, but it looks like all the way from back here to here. What is that? It's a turkey track. They got these 3 front-facing feet and this back guy right here. But that's the turkey track. That's what it's all about, though. Be patient. I found these turkey tracks, so I know the turkeys are around here, and it looks like they're walking through here. Let's keep going and see what we can find. You can definitely see all these animal tracks in the snow. I don't see any turkey tracks though. This little prairie here looks nice, but it's right adjacent to the trail. I just don't think we're gonna find turkeys hanging out by this trail. I mean, they might have walked on it, who knows when, but pretty crazy that they were walking on this trail. More turkey tracks. There they go. Pretty cool seeing all the animals that have been taking this road, and they walk. Pretty tire tracks. I think deer tracks, dog tracks, people tracks, raccoon tracks, turkey tracks. You just gotta find out where these turkeys are. Alright, I'm at the point where the trail makes a big loop, so I'm gonna walk along the edge of it. In these woods here, I saw some turkey tracks along the little trail road, but turkeys can't all be on the trail road. Gotta be around here somewhere. I'm stupid, man. I reach in my pocket, grab my little turkey call thing, the pot call, right? The pot call's in the pocket. But the striker, to drag on the rough surface, not in my pocket. And like these pants, they got some deep pockets, but I lost my pot call scraper. Man, now I gotta go look for it. I probably fell out in the last area of woods I was in, but I don't know how to get back to there. I don't know where I came out, so now I gotta look for my footprints. I gotta find that call. And where I am now, I know the gobblers are out here. I saw their footprints deeper in the woods, so probably out in the other side of the forest there. Found my old footprints. Let's see if I can find my striker. Oh, here's where I was hanging out, right here. There it is! Jesus. It fell right out of my pocket where I showed you the pot calls previously. Alright, this guy is going in my other pocket. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the fanny pack right here. I'm not losing it. Now I gotta turn around, walk for another 10 minutes. Well, the sun's out, so that's good. I think the turkeys like the sun. I think that's when they come out to these prairies and these open pastures to sit in the sun. And there's definitely turkey out here, but I'm gonna walk back to that spot I was at where I found the tracks on the trail. Found a little deer stand here, and there are a lot of deer tracks out here in this area of the woods. I lost the turkey tracks though. They were all by the water, by this little pond, so might be where the turkeys go. But look at this deer stand. Beat up, but little camo job on it. Very cool. Walk into these woods here. You can see some leaves. I know that the turkeys like to whoosh their wings on the leaves and the dirt, stuff like that, kick it up. And this does look like some kicked up leaf action right here. Not too much, but a little bit. Look at that. Looks like a turkey track right there. Some more, so maybe we'll find some turkeys out here yet. Nothing. No gobblers, just birds going. Man, this is proving harder than I thought it would be. But it's a big forest, so it's gotta be turkey somewhere, huh? I found a few turkey tracks out here. We know there's deer. We're not deer hunting, we're turkey hunting. You know that song where they're like, it ain't no hollaback girl, it ain't no hollaback girl. I just thought of, it ain't no gobbleback girl, it ain't no gobbleback girl. I'll have to look that song up and get the rest of the words. It'll be funnier if I sing the whole thing. Cause it ain't no gobbleback girl, cause it ain't no gobbleback girl. And there are no gobblebacks in these woods today, bro. I've been purring and clucking and yelping and cutting. Not a gosh darn thing. I am finding turkey tracks like crazy. I follow the tracks and they always stop. I wonder if they're just out there in the marsh. I don't think so. There's definitely tracks everywhere. I don't know where they go this time of the day. Early morning they might have been out here, you know, roosting somewhere. I don't know if they hear me coming and they bail. It's time for some chicken and sage sausages. Well, I didn't see too many turkeys yet, and I gotta leave pretty soon anyway, so we tried this part of the forest. You know, next weekend maybe I'll go to the other part. I just don't want to go really far, you know, hours north to a state forest, and there's no turkeys, you know, but check out this sausage. If you want my opinion, I don't think these turkeys are gonna hang out too much this time of the day by the trail. Nada. Nothing going on over there, unfortunately, but it's fun to try to take a look. Anyway, I'm gonna walk back to my car. It's fun. We saw some turkey tracks. It's better than nothing. Didn't find a lot of turkeys, or any turkeys at all for that matter, but still learning, growing, and yeah, you know, just gonna keep getting better at those turkey calls, so when the time does come, I can talk to that turkey. And yeah, I'm just walking back to my car now, and over and out. Was that mission a success? I don't know, not really, but at the same time, yes. You know, I can't expect to find turkey just walking a few hours into the wildlife management area. It would have been cool if I got lucky, but you know, I gotta be ready for the worst. Stay patient and persevere. I think that's kind of what hunting is about. A lot of the time, you might get it, you might not. It's fine, either way. Saw turkey tracks, kind of saw where most turkey tracks were. Pay attention to which kinds of trees and, you know, just the area in general, what's around. So kind of know what to look for in other spots at this area if I come back here. Anyway, it's been a fun adventure. Whew, it's definitely a workout. Got to get ready because in May it's going to be about 10 times more walking, I think, just up and down hills. So, yeah,